Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's another episode of The Den by the Jared Podcast, and I'm super excited about today's conversation. Hope you guys have been well. I'm really loving the comment section. It's been on fire. There's a video we did on religion, and I loved your feedback, so keep them coming. Now, we are on a road to 100,000 subscribers. So, tafadhali, if you're watching this video for the very first time and you've never subscribed, please hit the subscribe button so that whenever we drop a video, you will be notified.
Kushukuru mimi sitachoka. Nashukuru pale nimetoka.
Now, today's episode is interesting because it's like a response to the ladies who did the Nook, the episode by Wanjiru Njiru, Stephanie Nganga, Sharon Mwangi, Joan Melly. They did an episode on their first date feeling. Na wakatu request, wakatuomba, wakatutumia pesa, and they did all those things. They encouraged us to do a response of the male version of our first date feeling. So this episode is going to be around that. So hope you guys are going to have fun. Today I'm joined by some of the coolest guys in this Nairobi. They also have a podcast. One of the biggest podcasts as well. They do so many things.
The biggest.
Oh, this is the biggest podcast. Okay. Bigger than Joyride, eh?
Tusianze hiyo
tuendelee tu. These guys are cool people. I've known Kibz for a while now, and I'm super happy and super proud of them. They come from the Sandwich Podcast. Today we have Kibz and Owen. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for them. Kwaji?
Let's go, man. Mimi niko fiti. Of course, I go by the name Tonio Kibz. I'm ukipenda Black Diamond, but most people occasionally waniitanga Black D.
Oh, Black D.
Yeah. So hiyo ndo mademo napenda kuniita.
Oh, machani.
Let me just clarify. No one has
hakuna dem ashawaimita hivyo
nje mwenyewe kwa studio.
Andikeni hapo kwa comments. If you know me as Black D, you call me Black D.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So yeah, man, from Sandwich Podcast, of course.
Yeah.
Homeboys Radio. Me ufanya tu vitu mob.
Morning show. Hey, you
man.
guys.
So
morning show presenter, at a very young age, young, rich and famous, Hey, Kibz.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
I'm proud of you, man.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you. We used to, I don't know if you guys might know this. I'm sure maybe at our sewa dani like Kibz have been psycho to share like lock place, but we used to work together. We used to work together at a certain radio station. Mimi ndio nilikuwa nakujanga hapo hivyo na share my Bible verses of the week.
Bro, wacha nilikuwa nashangaa. Mbona every time tulikuwa tunafanyanga hizo ma prayers, sijui kwa Wednesday ama Tuesday.
Ilikuwa Tuesday.
So nilikuwa nashangaa every time wanalizia prayers, unajua ile kirere utokea hivi. Nashangaa mbona every day ni Ben Psycho. I mean, I know I'm not that religious like niko religious, but mbona Ben Psycho? Ndo nikamfanya anajituma sana kwa maombi.
Nabii, prophet with an F.
In my head nilikuwa like ama umse kazi yake huko ni kuomba. Alafu ikifika 9 aende mtaani. But yeah, ilikuwa good time.
By the way, nilikuwa naambiwa na mdosi. Mdosi alikuwa ananiambia kila month. By the way, you need to give us the word of the week every Tuesday. And I remember refusing it, but it was like, you guy bana, we need this Bible verses from you. And then what was funny, what Kibz is not telling you. Every time I'd share the verses, Kibz would come and see me later. I'm like, I'm trying to make my walk with God right, I don't know if we ever prayed together, but nakumbuka tu Kibz alikuwa anipea feedback.
Okay.
And that was cool
But
stuff.
It's very important to move with God in maisha. So unajua.
Yeah,
very recently tumekuwa religious sana.
Yeah, man. Without God, man, haiwezi.
Mnasema hivyo jumeka mjoire ama like it's a real thing.
Literally like the last 2-3 months.
Yeah.
Na feel tumeanza kuembrace religion.
Ushaifeel ni kama life yani inakugonga hadi ukasema maze labda ni God tu si to me God, bro. Juu niko solo, vitu zina happen, unacheki?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like tukaamua maze wacha turudi kwa wale boys. Atushow vile inakaa.
But you guys are doing well, and you guys are very young. When I was 25, I was so behind bana.
So ubip your age just spending on talking.
Oh, guy.
Unajua kuna watu I have unaelewa?
Yeah.
Huko nje kuna.
Eh, umedanganya wasuma vile uko 42.
Cause I look old and I do all things, like na vitu.
Yeah, but when I was that age, I wasn't moving mad like you guys. So I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you, man.
How you guys handling the success? madame attention hata by the way tuja introduce Owen I feel like tumedwell kwa Kibz anapenda attention Owen si ndio
ni attention
Kibz amebaki kwa attention tumeruka Owen so ladies and gentlemen
actually surprised low this talkative.
oh really
ni vile nimemeet boys wangu wa kitambo we are catching up
Ajo kibit na ule mse mlikuwa naye kwa struggle there's a different kind of bond you guys
Yap kutoka tufike hapo nje hapa ndani sahi.
That's all we are talking about.
I mean it pays bills wacha tuongee basi.
Owen karibu sana kwa show.
Yeah, thank you. I'm happy to be here, man.
You can tell guys maybe also what you do, the different things.
Bad Boy Owen, podcaster at the Sandwich Podcast. And sort of a producer at the Good Company.
Yeah. Nice one.
Hujasema ile kitu yako leo. Suambie.
Oh, the full
yeah, just describe yourself. Sikia hiyo.
He's a philosopher,
eh? The Bad Boy Owen, that's like my Instagram name. Zina hiyo ndio julikana kwa streets. Kendo sema Bad Boy wanajua ni
yeye.
Yeah, Pipe the Don Juan. Sauti ya Wamama.
Sauti ya Wamama.
Yeah, Women's Rep 2027.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be the first nigga to be the Women's Rep.
Hiyo ndio vision yake man. Akifanya hiyo hata za dedi.
Hata Sakaja si aliniendorse, aliniambia cheki bro, naona hiyo vision, ndakusupport. Kasema itawaka.
Lazima iwake.
Yeah.
Nice one. Karibuni sana my guys.
Thank you.
So the ladies last week did an episode on the Joyride podcast. We have two shows. We have one for the men, which is known as The Den. So this is The Den. And then we have the ladies show, which is known as The Nook. And last week, my wife, Wanjiro, did an episode with
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
I get The Den, but what does Nook mean?
Nook is like... hey, Rusungu. But I think Nook is like a nest.
Oh.
It's like a nest.
So na kazi ile decisions zenye demo wako kumekia. Alafu sasa ukifika mahali wanakuuliza uko so clueless.
Basilisho yake.
Yeah, for sure. Because the Den clearly najua. Alafu kwanza unajua ni vile ni mso wa Mungu, umeshika takatifu the Den.
Yeah, inakumbusha Daniel.
That's the reason why it was the Den.
No,
that's okay.
I think the Nook is like a nestish something like that, right?
Kidogo. So podcasters tunazanga maswali.
Please.
Is there anything you guys have ever said on each other's shows yenye mlienda home kakosana kidogo?
Have we ever said something?
Because where John was meaning ekasirika. Spendagi opinions of John.
Okay. I think sometimes we've shared opinions that not kukasirika, that maybe when you got home we conflicted, or like I was of a different opinion, you're of a different opinion. So it's human. Sometimes we share totally different opinions because we are two different human beings. Sometimes we also align on so many things.
Wow, nitakujia tips bro.
Yeah, plus unajua perspective yake ni ya dem, perspective yangu ni ya chali. Yeah, so like juzi we were talking about conflict and why saa zingine in an argument kuambia them relax. It's so triggering for them. You know, it makes them mad. But sometimes you feel like you need to tell them to relax.
You know? Like chill, man.
Yeah, na nikaiposta IG, mama walikuwa wamejaa mazee, walikuwa wamenikujia ale. So they did an episode on their first date feeling. And so we did some research here and we were like, who are the most romantic men in this Nairobi town? And you guys were number one. Like forget Ethan, forget Kinoti, forget Sauti Soul, forget Minor Mind. Like it was the Sandwich Podcast, man.
Really?
Kibz and Owen. Nataka kuargue na facts.
Si hata tupige kelele sisi.
Nataka kuargue na nini auditors.
Wakisema hivyo, sasa unajua tunajaribu kuniuliza ni dem gani huyu ulimfanya fiti mpaka akaenda ku
I mean, niko na a couple. I'm a good boyfriend.
Oh, really?
That, I have a big heart, so I have to have like a lot of people to love.
Yeah,
right.
The world needs that. Yeah. How many relationships have you guys ever been in? If you guys can keep count, or
serious ones.
Well, serious ones.
Yeah, it depends which one you counted. So mimi nilicount 2. The one I'm in right now, big shout out to my girlfriend.
Oh, you're in a relationship.
Hey, buda kwani una actually kama ujui, don't I look like so umeniambia nimenona.
Oh, you nisimia Kibz. Hey bro.
Usionyeshe kamera.
Yeah,
ndo tumeingia hiyo step. Ndo tumeingia hiyo step ya kuwekana sa wallpaper. Alafu najua I tend to forget. Juzi naongea na boss wangu kitu serious, namwambia can you see even this text? Kumbe naonyesha na hapo mso ya demo wangu. Nikasema
wakakumaliza.
Man, shit. So yeah, man, it depends. So me.
So same wallpaper next ni matisho, tattoo.
Oh,
how far are you pushing this?
Hii ni forever, man.
Hey bravo, una heartbreak wasichana hapo hivi in the Kibz.
Hakim sijali, today I'll act kinda single, camera zikikat narudi kwa demo wangu. So for content bro, lazima tutoe content.
Okay, Owen, are you dating?
No.
Yeah, not currently.
No.
Okay, so good one. So Owen is, I don't know if he's available, but he's not dating. Kibz is gone.
I'm
Sorry,
always
ladies.
available. Where shoot shot yako? Hata nikiona msee.
Jitete tu.
Depend, eh.
Plead your case.
Yeah, si
sema
hata
tu tuone.
politicians uhama chama. Better place.
Nice one. And Kibz, how do you handle now the attention from the women? Now that you're in a relationship,
Yeah.
how are you handling all the love that you get from the ladies?
So kuna different ways naweza kukaa niko peke yangu, let's say kwa bash, makuja, oh you look so cute, nini
I like your opinions.
niko like, please I have a girlfriend, you know, like lazima niseme nakaa juu namkumbusha, akinipea simu nieke namba na itupa huko, unaona kuna vitu kama hizo mudu unacheki like bro, lazima like sisi kama faith,
Practical ways.
black men don't cheat, you see. So like sisi ni wase lazima move in a certain way because of course attention pia iko, especially right now that vitu zina move, we are doing a lot of things.
Yeah,
I remember nikiwa broke bro, ilikuwa like hauna doa hauna nini, lakini dem akikupea hiyo chance moja na make sure hata akienda mali kuna doa hizi sahau, atakuwa like I mean hapa kuna doa kuna everything, lakini hakuna hiyo kitu moja. So yeah
Something
man,
that's gotta keep her.
something's gotta keep her.
Okay.
And you do what you do best.
Nice
So
one.
your attention, buda ni by then ni mob, na nasemanga kama ningekuwa single ningekuwa in these streets by the way, because it's not like, it's like sahi ndio wale mademu ulikuwa unatakanga all your life finally wameturn your side, uko like kumbe all I needed to do was work hard.
And
Nikasema
get a
saa but right now you know I have a girlfriend, so
Yeah, that's
for
a
me
good one.
attention I
Congratulations,
just
man.
tell them I
Yeah.
be like, yo bro haiwezi iza
Yeah.
nini, so stakangi mambo mingi mimi, you know, black men
YZ.
yeah.
Congratulations. So on this show, what we do is that we answer these questions. I've not seen the questions. Clearly, hata mnyi mmesikia nikiuliza what we are talking about today. Because it's supposed to be as authentic as possible. So feel free to share your perspectives, and we will start with give Owen to pick one, then you pick one, then I'll pick one. Then Owen ndio anatufungulia show leo.
Safi.
With the first question. Chukua moja Kibz.
Hadi inakuwa typed out. Bro, tunafaa kuincrease hata sisi production.
Kwa nini mtaipingi?
Unajua tumelipana na exposure sana, unajua tunaanza kuweka pesa.
What do you do after a first date when you get home? A. Send a thank you message. B. Reflect on the date. C. Discuss the date with friends. D. Wait to be contacted. I'm waiting for E, where we are home together.
Oh.
So wewe ulisema first date hata
Sasa basi hata your first date ya kwanza, let's say we've gone for cocktails. I'm usually gonna go home alone. Aya, but sasa tuseme tumeenda peke yangu. What do you do? Send
so
a
we have
thank
to
you.
choose from those.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, me, I'm a bit delulu, as the youth say.
The Lulu is the new so
yeah,
Lulu.
so I'd say reflect on the date. Sasa kwa akili yangu nishaanza kupanga harusi.
Oh. Nishaanza kuongelesha wazee.
Nyumba yetu huko Riverside. Yeah, so reflect on the date.
Okay.
You guys are not going to answer this, man.
No. We all answer.
Oh,
In fact,
we all
I'd
answer.
say mine was. I think ni mbili zimeshikana. I'd say wait for response, and the other one is also talk to friends about it.
Wait, you don't contact her first. You wait for her to.
So I know. Sometimes I'd prefer not to contact her first
Why?
because it would show like I'm a bit desperate. So like to be a bit to prove that I'm a bit nikasiko that
tuna-
interested. Yet niko so interested like national nikiangalia message unapata saf man.
Bro,
Saf mtanipandisha pressure hivi.
I could never do that. I'm a real lover. Huku tuna express love at first
Love at
sight.
first. Okay.
So for you, is you get home, you start thinking about it, building castles, thinking about how that has been and how it can be better.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me basically after your date, hata before nifike lazima niulize kama amefika home.
Oh,
Always
gentleman.
lazima niulize. Unajua lazima uset the nini right. Ukae nikaa unajali siku umefika umelost.
Yeah.
It will also look like hata wewe uko interested. Because especially these days naona in as much as sisi ndo tunachesiwa. Madem pia wanapenda uki make hizo effort na hiyo wewe ndo unafaa push.
Yeah, you asked her,
Yeah.
did you get home safely?
Did
How's
you get
mom,
home?
baby?
How's
Yeah,
mom?
how's mom? Like you care. Ama you do care. You
care.
care.
I
Okay.
mean, kuna hiyo aspect alafu pia kuna ile aspect tu ya kuna hiyo option nilikuwa nataka kusema hapo anyway. Basically I will also copy. Bas, this is the one. Discuss the date with friends. So mi na ni mse uliza ase they always know the people I've gone on dates with.
Yeah.
Afu ni ile unamwambia buda cheki ninaenda date na dem ni because always utauliza mwende wapi maboys wako na maze real niggas out there unafaa kuwa na list ya maboys una potential hata kama una do juu utafika de uko na do juu
you don't know where to go. That's a good tip so always have a list of places that you'd love to go
and check the menu the prices before usiende kujiembarrass huko adio.
Nowadays the menus are all online
juu unaweza kuwa unapata bill imekuja 4500 huko na 4000 350
and you need an Uber.
I mean you need to pay every hakuna ile ati one bob utaambiwa basi enda ulipe kesho hakuna lazima ukwe rada so like me of course lazima tuongea boys niwaambie cheki hii basic kufiti nilikula hii stuff nifanya hivi udempia akufiti anabamba naona hii kitu ikiwa something but kaili ni bo nitawaambia baze sioni ikiweza so I really love discussing like na maboys wangu after
okay me too. It's you Kibz.
Let's see. Kwa nini niko nervous?
Nervous kwani? Surely these are simple questions. Very simple questions.
What do you hope to see most from your date? Respect, confidence, sense of humor, listening skills. Add to the list of things you would like to see on a first date. So basically, from the first date, ni nini ungetaka kuona Owen?
They go hand in hand, sense of humor and confidence. Because someone who makes me laugh, tayari ushaningiza box.
Ushakunywa.
And
giggle twice ni
yeah. And I really love confident women. Like nataka kwambia I love you. Don't ask me why. Say I know.
Utaki afanya?
Sama najua. Like I really love women who have egos. So what else would I add? Women who know how to dress, bro. Kama hapo umevaa vibaya, hiyo ni we're never gonna talk again. Utasikia tu nimekusub kwa poda. Buda juzi kwa date hapa kasi matron.
Juu wewe nao unaweka effort. Look at this.
Those are diamonds, right?
Yeah.
So it's expensive stuff.
Yes, real silver, real diamonds. Huko tusifanyi vitu fake.
Yeah. Okay, what would I look for in a first date? Sense of humor and look and smelling nice, like I feel like that already gets you so many points, but sense of humor is really up there. Like them amata kama she's not the one churning the jokes, like she's getting the jokes, like you're not dropping them na zinapita just look like you're crazy.
Ushaikuwa na mtu mwenye haelewi jokes?
Bana nilikuwa hard working bana, yani I mean me believe like so since campus like since high school we built this culture ya kukatianga na maboys. So sense of humor lazima ikue up there. In fact I think I developed it in high school. So the times tungeenda katia madem mazee unatoa majokes maboy wako hata ndio wanacheka zaidi venye ni moto ama when they're trying to vibe the chick his jokes are so funny, you're the one laughing all through,
there's hata fall in love na Eva amepiga jokes umeikunywa amekukunywa hadi uko like bro nipeleke mimi home si huyu
like his jokes are so funny.
But you see now as a nigga I feel like I wish there was a girl or woman who could ask. I'm sure all the dates you've been on, sikasirike sana. All the dates you've been on, the niggas have been hilarious. Ama wana try kuwa funny, sindio? Men who don't have that luxury, bro. If you find a girl who's not funny, trust me, hata try kuwa mfunny.
Itabidi umempenda tu hivyo.
The best jokes akotu.
Me I've dated dem alikuwa hivyo mazee. Ilikuwanga weird mazee. Sasa hata ana get offended.
Sasa mko mnaongea nini like ile tu mkiwa mechi.
Mazee me that was one of the few dates where I would actually sometimes stories zimeisha. Go like man, na siku hizi Kencom hakuna watu. Like ama kanjo wana patrol like
unazadi kudiscuss hata like global politics.
Mazee. Like by the way Joe Palestine hawajadupo.
Mazee.
So I think sense of humor. If even if she's not funny, maybe she's getting it. How she smells and dresses. Kibz.
For me, sense of humor. Alafu pia like okay, ningesema how you look, lakini pia ningesema like effort ameweka kukama hapo. Like unaweza pona msee amedress, unaweza dress poa lakini kuna ile aspect unaweza ona ameweka. Unaangalia details. Chain yake, nini yake, vitu kama hizo.
You're a keen guy.
Mbaya. Mimi uko very keen by the. Alafu lastly napenda touchy women bro. I really love touchy women like nishike tu.
Unaanza tu kugiggle tu kwa restaurant
tukiongea hata nikipiga joke sema Kibz unishike hapo kwa unajua like nishike bro like unajua na feeling ni kama by then naambianga hata demo wangu sometimes na feeling ingekuwa tu God anaweza fanya tu niingie ndani ya mwili yako tu yote hivi like yote temple ya God tukae tu hapo ndani.
Naweza assume love language yako ya kwanza ni
that's the same thing I wanted to tell you.
Physical touch.
Your love language is physical touch.
Yes of course.
Yeah,
But
physical.
they usually say uko na hizo zote, uko na like hizo love language zote ni order tu.
Ni
Oh,
order
yeah,
tu,
yeah.
all of them are there. Ni order too, of course, but me na quality time pia iko up there because with quality time comes physical touch. So tukispend time pamoja nishike bro like hautanishika nikiwa home. No like long distance relationship unataka kunishikaje like
So you can't do long distance.
exactly jumi lazima unishike.
You can't do
Nishike just touch me somewhere.
Owen, can you do long distance?
I tried and failed spectacularly.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
By the way,
Yeah, me too.
I don't think I'm
Yeah, that's-
confident enough for a long distance relationship.
Yeah, me too. Long distance is great. But big shout out to everyone who's out there who's doing it, because there are people who do it and they do it very well. Some even end up getting married.
Long distance.
Yeah.
Do they get married like via Zoom or they finally
No,
meet?
see, at least you meet. You don't work for the CIA. See? You get at least time off.
What feeling do you experience most around first dates? Nervous, excitement, curiosity, apprehension, self-confidence, expectations, openness, hopefulness. The last first date I went on, what feeling did I experience the most?
When was the last first date you went on, Owen?
Juzi tu ulienda nini juzi?
Oh yeah, shit, Sunday.
Ulikuwa umesahau kwani haikubamba?
Ni mob hata kwa
Ni mob,
you
like
can't even
every
keep
week,
tabs
Okay.
What did I feel? Excitement.
Excitement.
Yeah.
because it's a new woman.
Yeah, and I heard she doesn't link up with people, but us we linked on the first. first
Ule dem mwenyewe anakuambia we link
interaction,
up finally ali link up na
excitement and a
Yeah.
little bit of curiosity.
mse. What are you curious about?
Like, is she how she's gonna be like in the DMs?
No, alikuwa
Ataget
mnasti
jokes
huko.
zangu, like I hope asikama kuwe like shy, personalities change. Yeah.
Or also maybe she looks like the way she looks also on the gram.
No. Her face card would never decline.
Wow, okay.
I have faith in her.
The feeling I'd get on a first date, I'd say, is nervousness, of course, and excitement. Nervousness because sasa sijui pia mimi ndambamba. Like unajua pia I'm not the only one with expectations here, even the chick as well.
Yeah.
But this is kitambo. When was the last time I went on a first date? This was like
Ukisema date
7 years ago.
See, we dated 8 years ago.
It's like 7 years ago, more.
Do you still feel nervous when you go out? Excitement?
With my wife?
Yeah. Like when you go
I'd
out.
say excitement. I still get very excited, like meet some who miss Sana even on a daily basis. Like I look forward to hanging out with her. She's fun.
Wow. That's so. Oh my god.
Yeah. So I think that doesn't end just because you're married. I feel like people lie that that mtazoeana. So I'm actually Kibz sasa. Well, do you still get excited when you're meeting your girl?
Oh yeah, wacha niongele first dates. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, of course. As a matter of fact,
Amejibu haraka.
every day.
Mpresha na
Every day. So so okay, first date nikikumbuka tu like ile tujaipatana alafu tuingie first date. Honestly, me feel nervous.
Really?
But
Nervous
out I
about?
notice.
Nervous
Cause
about?
like bro, I've always been a shy guy from Kitambo.
Really?
Let me now give you the short history.
That's interesting, Kibz.
Tangu Kitambo, exactly. Tangu
Since I've
Kitambo.
known even at NRG, you're always loud.
Exactly.
Even when you are still and you come at that company.
Sasa that's my defense
Mechanism.
mechanism. So from the nikiwa mdogo like watoi walikuwa nanidisingi. Unajua watoi hakunanga filters. So when I was a young kid, my peers walikuwa nasema buda, unajua niko na like a heavy tongue. So ilibidi nimeenda speech therapy home. Nilikaa mbele nilikuwa naongeanga ka calligraph. Ile mdomo wangu ulikuwa huko. Cause like her tongue ni heavy. So watoi walikuwa nanidis to the point that I never used to speak.
Really?
Nilikuwa na chilingi. Nikiongea ni kitu kiasi, especially vitu hazina s, vitu hazina nini. Unaona? So I had to go back, nijilearn, nijifunze how to speak without you even noticing. Because it was my biggest thing.
Wait, how does that work? Like speech therapy?
So kuna siku hizi watu wanafunzwa. So
Yeah.
they teach you how to say
The
certain
places.
words without kujiuma ulimi, let's say that.
Oh, okay. Because how it works ni unajibai to limit. That's why.
Ulimi yako ukuja in between your teeth. So huwezi sema kitu.
Ukuongea for how long?
No, nilikuwa naongea but it's just oral. Like ni wewe tu ni daily. For me it came naturally because nilikuwa nasoma vitu nilikuwa na
Venye na kulove say but na feel ningekubuli.
yeah, so everyone used to bully me.
Yeah.
So like imekuwa so
And it affected you.
It affected me. The only way I could now speak hivo na msee I had to now become a funny guy.
Okay.
Like nimekuanga tu mfani always but I had to now give you the comedy hadi usahau. Useme like msee anaweza kuwa na ulimi lakini ako na jokes.
Ni smooth.
Ni smooth. Yeah. So like for me that's why bado na feelingi in so many occasions but now narudisha your stuff. So even for first dates, so me would dance.
Nervous, eh?
Me uko like
Ulimi na kuwa nzito.
ulimi na kwa mzito. Because pia what if aone hivyo hapo aseme ni ik. What if aseme hii ni ik. Hata sasa mtu anaongea hivi watoto wangu wanaanza kubonga hivi, unajua?
You can't speak well. Okay. That's a good one.
Wewe kwenda huko.
I'm sorry. Have you asked yours?
Yeah, not yet.
Okay. Sorry.
Do you share your location pin with a friend during a first date?
What? No.
Sisi ni wanaume bwana.
I feel as we have the luxury that not to be able to afford to do that.
Yeah,
Women
that's
have
true.
to.
That's true. I feel like these are things that we might never experience the women's side.
Hey,
of
but
it.
hey,
For us,
but
never.
They have to.
Yeah.
We
Just quite unfortunate, huh? Just quite unfortunate.
Yeah, man.
never sure.
Because unaona vile hata hizo ma
Said
taxi
hadi Uber, yeah,
taxi
they
apps
have to share.
Yeah.
usimention.
Yeah, you
Hizo
got
taxi
sorry.
apps.
Taxi apps, yeah.
Bro, unaona
Msee,
radio,
you
unaona
know,
msee radio. Unajua hii game. So hizo ma taxi apps zenye venye umeona before vitu zimekuwa happen. I mean it's only right that ufanye hivyo.
Yeah.
Because I mean it's the reality of life. Like you know kenye na happen.
That's true.
Yeah, si ati tunasema ati in case like tumeona stories, tumeona watu imekuwa news. So you'd just rather be safe, that is for women.
Yeah.
For us pia unaweza tuma kwa boys wako. I mean ka una feel unsafe, I mean ka safety ni si relative.
Yeah.
Like ka una feel unsafe ni sawa.
siwezi tumia mse na trengi kuwa very undercover with the dates I go on nowadays. Nimeona watu kwa macho mbaya kila siku nikipost date dikae hiyo relationship.
Hiyo ndo siku inafungwa.
I last hata mwezi. So nimeona acha
bad mind hawalali.
Maadui sasa waambi. Watashtukia harusi naambia cheki mko vitenge.
Interesting. Hiya, this is a long one. Physically, what do you look for most in a first date? Smell good, dress good, good posture, manicured fingernails, good dental features, beautiful eyes, height, body structure and build, hair and style.
Umetaja literally zote. We're supposed to pick from those ones.
Okay, let's do three. Let's do three. Yeah. So I can repeat them. Yeah. Smell good, dress good, good posture, manicured fingernails, good dental features, beautiful eyes, height, body structure and build, hair and style.
No, first of all, ukikam date na lace front yako inaonyesha tayari hiyo.
Nini inaonyesha?
Lace front. So bad hair.
Oh, lace front. Oh, the thing for wigs. Oh, yeah.
Amecheka anambia, hiyo shit ikishow buda, it's so embarrassing. So
Okay.
I'd say smell good. Dress well. And
which one would you go for? Do you go for good posture, manicured fingernails, good dental features, beautiful eyes, height, body structure and build?
Height. I don't like short women. I don't want to dilute my gene pool.
Oh, really?
I want tall children also.
Would you date a taller chick than you?
If I find her, yeah.
Oh, really?
Because umse ni
This
mrefu.
guy is tall. I'd say smell good, dress good. I'd say hair and style. Yeah.
Sawa.
Kibz.
Wacha
Unaweza
nadhani-
ziangalia?
Sawa.
I don't want to put you under
nilikuwa
pressure.
nimezikram mazee nataka kuzi
Feel free.
Ulitafuta nini ya kwanza na mpoa wako?
Buda, hiyo hata naweza kunja hii karatasi huko niwaambie from the heart.
Tuambie.
Let me let the heart speak. So of course pia one thing for sure man, like smelling good, iko up there.
Smell is heavy,
very
it's heavy.
very important. Another thing wacha niiseme vile mmeweka hapa
some.
nikisema maneno yangu from the heart mtashtuka. Body structure and build.
Shape.
Equal shape si shape. I mean, wasewa kieza nikujia msinikujie, but let me mimi nasema Kenya hati yangu inapenda.
Sema bana wakikujia si sawa. So you know where you live.
We'll
wait for you at your office.
Yes, exactly. Kila mtu ako na type yake na type yako ni yenye wewe unapenda.
Yeah.
Basically hata man ama like features tu. Unacheki kuna hiyo build tu inaka like small waist nini. I know it sounds so cliche but that's what I like, you know. Alafu pia lastly dressing good.
Dressing
Ni hiyo ni a very big factor, man.
Outfits,
when you think about it, kuna dem mwenye pia anaweza, and it doesn't mean ati kuvaa kitu fupi ama refu. Kuna dem
just stylish.
Dem anaweza
just
dunga,
stylish,
anaweza dunga kitu hadi useme hey buda sija.
You know like this kuna hizi skirts zoka za Wakorino but kuna madem uzichapa zinaka stylish.
Bas.
Hey, uko like mzee, this is so dope. Have you ever dated a chick who doesn't know how to dress?
Never.
Because I have, man. She had a very pretty face, like she was really beautiful. Hey, but mazee outfits, man. Zilikuwa outside. I'd even once in a while una throw in, you know, suggestions. It's
Do you
crazy.
think did you ever try to tell her and how did you do it?
No, you can't tell her directly, but you throw in hints because I think the time when I tried like to tell her, it was a sensitive thing. You could see.
How did you bring it up?
You bring it up like, by the way, have you ever tried like this? Like, why
Palazzo pants.
Do you palazzo? Why do you have a problem? Do you have a problem with the way I dress right now? So
What did
it
you
becomes.
say? Were you honest, Amoli?
I was not honest. That was just gonna spiral out of control. So I just left it. I just kept it harsh. So yeah, that's it.
I would never bring it up.
You would never bring it up. But now I'm so happy. Like my wife is super stylish. My God.
Clearly,
And then cologne collection yake. Bravo.
Akona collection.
Bravo. Unmatched. Unmatched. So yeah.
Vutisho.
Nipitishe hiyo.
Shout out.
Owen ashachukua yake.
What is a must-ask question for a first date? I really don't have a set first question, lazima niulize. Like, I don't want the date to be like so serious. Like, I want it to be like a vibe. If something deep comes up, if you want to, like, it will come up naturally, not having to ask you, yo, how's your relationship with your dad? If you say he's present, then, I mean, yeah.
Then you see type yako.
Yeah.
What are your traumas like, you know?
Yeah. I want to be the only man in your life.
Okay.
And then it's a two-parter question. What is the most interesting first date question you have ever been asked?
Ooh, what's the most interesting first date question I've ever been asked? I'll answer the first one first. A question that I like asking on first dates, to be honest, for me, is to know your spiritual stand. And the reason being, I've tried dating outside the faith.
Outside the faith, do you mean another religion?
No,
Just not religious.
Like say somebody who's not religious. Even outside the religion now it becomes a bit tricky. Like it will be a bit hard. Like sema msi yako Illuminati. Like sasa na try kumexplain ya why mimi naenda church. Na hakuniambia kwa nini anakunyonga damu asubuhi.
Mbona ingia kijani na akiwa anaingia kijani backwards. Kwa keja. Hatuwezi move hivyo ndio sawa.
Bedsheet lazima siku za black. So it becomes tricky. I just feel like it's such an important thing for me, and it's one of those things that if we don't gel at that level, we'll just clash. And I've tried it. And then you will try to change her, you know, or she'll try to change you.
So is that at all ages or a certain age? Because I can imagine if you're a bit older, that would have to be very important, because maybe how you guys are going to live when you're married, or how the kids going to be raised.
That's a very good question.
Or even where you're getting married.
That's a very good question, by the way, Owen. I'd say even like when I was in campus, I tried dating people who are not in the faith, and it was always awkward because I ain't actually well. Sometimes just together.
Unataka kwenda fellowship Friday, anataka bash.
Maze, unataka kwenda Bible study, man. Unataka kwenda road trip. So like kwa mtiaji. Okay, si ati kampo pia tulikuwa tunaenda mafellowship kila Friday.
Nimefanya zile sio tu church.
Church.
Haya sawa, poleni church.
So like sometimes they make it weird that maybe when you tell them you're praying or do you've woken up, you're reading the Bible, and for them they're not clicking with that.
Like hangi imempiga huko.
Hangi imempiga huko hapo juu ya Songs of Solomon was, you know, it doesn't make sense. So for me that has always been a big part of the questions that I try to understand on the first date.
Okay.
What about you?
That's interesting.
I think, wow, that question was actually asked by the person I had the longest relationship with. She asked me how my relationship with my father was.
Hey, Buddha.
And is that the point where you started crying?
Yeah, hapo aliguza mali.
Ukaanza tu kulia.
Yeah, because I have almost a terrible to non-existent relationship with him. So hapo aliguza mali deep, acha usinishike. So yeah, I felt with that question Ali.
Yeah.
He got to know me way faster than anyone else would have. So, yeah.
How did it end up in being in a relationship ama your story ilisha hapo?
Actually lead to relationship.
Oh, really?
Pia kuna daddy issues, so tukabond.
Trauma bond.
So for me, question nishaiuliza yenye lazima niulize in the first date is where you live. It's very important because I'm thinking mi naweza kuwa naishi huku na huku Wayaki naishi Wayaki wewe unaishi Rongai, bro, hiyo ni long distance relationship. I'm never coming to Rongai. I'm a busy man, as a matter of fact.
Longer than a 20-minute drive ni long distance.
Ni long distance relationship.
Anything longer than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Why am I driving that far?
You know, strict.
Si mambo na strict, ni kitu ni if we want this to work, either mimi nihame karibu, ama wame karibu, ama we find a way of cohabiting. Ama we meet halfway. So mali unaishi mimi na feeling ni very important because sometimes it's not a matter of I want to even go on a date with you. Nataka tu kukuona. Nataka tu nimeboeka hivi niseme.
Kwanza
wewe. Babe, na kama. Ama babe, come hivi.
Kama upike chapo.
Unaona? So hiyo lazima niulize. The weirdest question I've been asked. Hey, Buddha.
What's the weirdest question I've been asked as well as a guy? What's the weirdest question? I don't know. I can't remember the most weirdest question I've ever been asked on a first date.
I don't know, like most of the things nakuanga too basic.
Now
the weirdest.
Most interesting.
Yeah.
Most interesting.
Okay. I guess we can pass that. Me, I can't remember that.
Yeah, sikumbuki hata.
Kibz, you have a question?
Yes. Sawa. Reflecting back on your previous relationships that have ended. Very good. What was the difference between your first dates and your last dates in the specific relationships? So, ilianza aje na ikaisha aje?
Wow. First date ilianza kwa gari, ikaisha tukishautiana kwa simu.
Oh, really?
Guy. Pole man.
Oh, that was wild.
It's not that deep.
We're exaggerating.
Well, yangu ni almost similar. First ones zilikuwanga magical, bro. We used to even chill for like 6 hours, bro.
Kibz, you're romantic. You're the romantic type.
Si walikuambia Sandwich Podcast.
You're the romantic type.
Ndio hiyo. Sasa
right? He's the soft guy with the ladies, right?
Wanga mkali.
Hapana. Sikuange mkali. So yeah, like nijupia vibe yetu ilikuwa fiti.
Yeah.
Ilikuwa kwanza time nilikuwa UN. Before niwaambie man I'm bigger than this shit, you know what I mean? So hiyo time nilikuwa na chill na udem sana. But then the last times tulianza kuargue sana pia, man, like ilikuwa inversely proportional, man. Like hiyo time ya mwisho hiyo ni physics engineering. So hiyo time ya mwisho tulikuwa tunaanza kuargue and then tunafaa kupatana on that date. So niko kwa mat buda, kwanza hiyo time nilikuwa kwanza niko down, sina do. Niko kwa mat, nimetoka all the way from town, nilikuwa naenda junction, nimepanda hizi ma city hopper. Piga city hopper buda, nimepiga hivi. Sasa unajua sasa ile umechelewanga kwenda mahali ndo dere sasa usimama. Wanadaita kupika mtu kwa nyumba yake.
Taka kushuka by mananasi.
So nikachelewa.
Ulienda uko na mood gani like?
No, like ni ile naenda my house is burning.
So uko anxious.
Niko anxious like nyumba yangu like tunaenda kuachana cause tumeargue crazy. And let's meet we talk. Alafu ni to make it worse nachelewa. Unaget? So mse wa mad man amechelewa. Nilichelewa hapo na 5 minutes. Dem alikuwa ameishia.
Oh.
na akaniambia ishe.
Angekungojea for 5
Hey, bro.
Angeningoja bro. So
Bruv.
nikaona yenyewe she had already moved on from the
Yeah.
relationship before hata ishe.
Yeah.
So man ilini hurt other the fact that muuliza hii swali sijui na ameandika hizo maswali we need to talk bana.
I don't like that thing women do where they leave you emotionally before mwachane kabisa. Like leave me let time umedecide kuniacha.
Tulie
It's
pamoja.
really bad because it was also similar to mine. When we started dating, this chick was so soft, very innocent face, very nice kachik. And then now when we were breaking up, I remember I think PA alikuwa withdraw emotionally.
Yeah, they
So
do
I
that
was,
always.
I was
man.
literally the only one hanging on this thing, and then you feel terrible when you're at it, you know.
Like because when you eventually start noticing is when you're gonna try and make an effort. But yasha kuacha bro,
Yeah.
effort ni
Like
wasted.
this ship has sailed.
Yeah man.
Madness.
Oh,
But
I
then-
love there was a follow-up for that. How long does it take for that first date feeling to fade away and why? So you look a butterfly.
Until we meet the second time.
So after the second time, it goes away.
Yake ni aiko.
Yeah.
I think it's until it becomes like official. So the butterflies might go, but the excitement is still there.
Okay. Unajitetea, unajua unaumu ukipuliza. Unaumu ukipuliza. This guy. Mbona game unacheza? Ati the butterflies zina dedi sawa.
Butterflies huisha.
The butterflies are dead lakini kuna lion sawa.
The
The dog in me is still alive.
the dead, you know. So do you still get butterflies with your current girlfriend?
Yeah, ina depend cause hata kuna time ashai suggest stuff ya ku role play stuff like a date or going to the club. No, not role play hiyo yenye mna sio yenye mnafikiria.
Yeah.
Like basically twende tujifanya tujuani tuanze kukatiana tena tu.
Bro, kwani how long have you guys dated? Spice isha ndio mnajaribu.
Abana si atizi tuna spice up things too like labda ninge commit as a new person. No.
Tricks zote sasa year 2 uta.
To have fun. Yeah, too I'll find new things to do.
Wait, so you guys role played? You got
Not
into-
we do once.
wacha kupuliza. Hii moto ishawaka. So you guys role played. So you got into the club, you pretended like you don't know her and she didn't know you, and then you walked up to the counter.
Unamkatia tena.
Yeah.
Like,
Were you inspired by Modern Family?
no, yeye ndo alisuggest actually. It wasn't my suggestion. So me niko like, wow, that's creative. Kumbe tuko creative wengi kwa hii nyumba.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, we've also done that that
Really?
role playing. Not the
Muli
sexual,
role play?
not the sexual role playing. What you're doing as well, where I'm like this Kikuyu rich man. I'm trying to hit.
so
on her.
ilibidi uvae pia hivyo.
Well,
Hakutaka ya kuambiwa haria.
hapana, yeye alikuwa tu kadem, but I was this rich Kikuyu man. Nilikuwa namkill msee. My wife really likes my Kikuyu. Madness. Nice one. You guys are fun. What do you consider before going on a second date? If you don't, what do you consider before going into a second date?
How we vibed in the first
Yeah,
one.
how we vibed on the first one.
Like how the interaction was, how the follow-up conversation, like you and some nakolian after date, like how did that conversation go? Is she interested in another one? Am I interested in another one?
Okay.
All the factors align. Date 2, date 3, date 4, yeah.
Smooth operator.
Me kama date 2 iko promising in terms of other than because me on the first date we link up.
Yeah.
Si mimi sika Owen.
Yeah.
We don't do things before we go on the date.
Oh, really?
So
Hata
mimi kiss on the first date bas. Alafu pia hiyo kiss ilikuwa fit ndio itadetermine pia date 2 sawa.
Yeah.
So oli ni uma haiwezi unacheki.
Kuja hapo na madent.
Haiwezi.
Mpaka GV.
Niko like bro sitaki kumove hivyo but pia kuna hiyo aspect ya nikiona date 2 inaka promising in terms of like tumetoka date 1 vibe ikaweza.
Yeah.
Akakushoman this time tuende kitu ka cocktails. You know what happens after cocktails. So mimi nikiona follow up inakaa hivyo promising ile design ya man leo nikaa naweza prosper.
But
Najua.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I need to know if we have sexual chemistry before the second date.
Oh, really?
So we have to
Because unajua sa you get like as a hustler, as a creative, as an employed guy, like time haiko that much ya kwenda dates mingi.
busy
Yeah.
yeah.
So I really need to know if it's worth it if I'm going for the second
For the second date.
Umecancel kitu ungekuwa unafanya biz
ningekuwa nafanya
instead
like-
of I get it.
Yeah. For me, if the first date showed that we have a future, if it didn't show that,
What do you
Future
mean
in terms
by,
of-
future like it's a chick I'd want to make my girlfriend.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if I end
Na ni nini hiyo unaona hadi useme huyu?
of course kani msawa na ako na vibe fiti.
So
Vibe is
how many dates before she becomes your girlfriend officially?
Hey, bro, me I'm quick man. After the second one,
Kweli.
we don't have time to waste.
Tunasema sisi tulikuwa kitambo vile time mimi nilikuwa single tulikuwa tunasemanga I love you hata kwa club.
Yeah.
Na hata tujaenda date.
I'm in the first
DJ ako huko hivyo ana drop glasses.
Baadaye naenda naambia DJ man weka daddy. So vile naambiaga DJ aeke birthday. Kwa bro weka daddy
sasa.
sasa.
Zingine ka God amemoniyo time. Niyo time bro. Why
Yeah, I also don't like taking too long, man. Real quick.
So unajua mambo ya Bible of course like si wanasemanga go multiply and procreate.
Yeah, Genesis.
Why waste time dates mingi na let's get to it man.
Yeah.
Like let's get it out of the way. Yeah.
Well, if you put it that way, but there's like a formula to it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Number 11, what do you if you don't get asked on a second date, do you take it personally, especially if you vibed with the chick, like you liked her?
Yeah, it's hard not to take it personally,
Yeah.
bro. You clearly hakupendi as a person. Like only than I date him and kumbe ako hapo like
Never again. Wow, I wasted my time.
Yeah, of course it makes you feel terrible because it shows that there's somebody who you like that doesn't like you back. I think it dents.
Man, nani unajua
strikes a nerve.
ni the hard truth though.
Yeah, of course.
Hata wewe kuna watu wengi hukupenda na walikuwa nakupenda.
Yeah.
Same thing so chukua tu.
The tide has turned out to your side.
to the young men
Take the
watching, to the young men watching this, kukataliwa ni kawaida.
Yeah, of course.
Don't react don't go red pill, don't,
Usianze kukua violent.
What does it mean by the way what does it mean to go red?
To take a red pill.
Red pill is guys or men rather who do not acknowledge the benefit of women.
Yeah, like
They do
our
not
feel ni
have-
kama dem anamsaidia na anything.
Oh, really?
Akwendi
Do you feel like it's become a big thing right now?
yeah, especially with kina watu kina Amerix alafu pia you know who.
Yeah.
Andrew Tate, nini, like those guys. And
So there's a generation of men or young men who
Yeah.
just don't want anything to do with
it's
women.
actually more because I feel like that the come up of those guys is as a direct consequence of lacking father figures in the homes.
Yeah.
Very
So
important.
that like they can't get the strong male guidance they need.
Yeah.
So they follow guys on the internet when you're
Yeah.
some very wrong stuff.
Na pia kaa alikataliwa. So alikataliwa na dem after make effort. Unajua
Yeah.
mwanaume unaweza effort kaa hujaambiwa.
course.
Umelipa date ya 10,000, umefanya nini? Umefanya
umegol
the
out.
most, ndo akukatae. So hapo utakuwa like what's the point?
Yeah.
Unajua I might as well stay with my money and get rich. So
Yeah, I think that's something that a lot of the young guys need to understand, that being rejected is just part of life. And even the hottest guys or even the coolest guys, they have that one chick who just doesn't want, who keeps messing up. Like even look at Will Smith and like,
Jada. Yo,
like
but Jada,
Will is like the coolest.
Jada anajaribu mse imani sana.
I mean ungejaribu for that
So
long.
basically they were already separated by the time.
Yeah.
So Will Smith alislap Chris Rock for the fun of it too, bro.
Si pia alisema that after hiyo alimhit up, alikuwa hit up for a date.
Oh, alikuwa
So ni msa alikuwa anachemka. Before hakuni msa alikuwa anachemka hapo. Just waiting for this guy to sleep.
Yeah, but
up.
would you think there's a chick that Will Smith, like who wouldn't want to,
Will Smith.
Will Smith?
Rich, famous,
Will,
black.
Yani,
bruh.
Will Smith is the epitome of coolness in this life.
Hata ungeulizwa ukwe Ben Saiko ama Will Smith ungechagua.
Will Smith. It's like the Chris Brown says, you woke up in Chris Brown's body. You know? So I think even the coolest guys, they always have that.
Yeah, if you're a high volume shooter, unajua si zote zinaingia.
Of course.
Hata
Yeah.
Kobe.
Yeah, many fundisha na red pill.
Do you think a first date outfit communicates anything to your partner? Stroke date.
Imagine
Actually, what is your to go outfit for first date? Makeup look, hair done.
So much.
Your hair done. Definitely, bro. I have to go get a haircut at Castro's. Shout out to Castro's. My go-to makeup look. I don't have makeup. Ni mafuta tuko uso.
Na
Accessories. Isn't lazima. Isn't part of the look. Go-to outfit. I don't know, sweats, a t-shirt, like nothing for
sweatpants ndo ajue what she's dealing with.
Yeah, date outfit communicates. So is this like I answer from what I feel like she's trying to communicate?
What
what your outfit will
Or what my outfit
communicate.
communicates? I don't know. I think
Mimi
how
outfit.
communicate nini na outfit.
Na outfit.
You kwanza you never remove your
My
so if
beanie.
you go to a fine dining establishment.
No, I just go sinaenda kwa baba nanyoa vizuri na nakuja like as in I only the reason why pia sitaki kuongelea mambo yangu but of course for the first date honestly wacha tu niongelee maboyo wangu wacha niongelee mahasla na everything because hii paper sasa itanisaidia buda si uvaa ile nguo yenye unajuanga ni better than zote za
Yeah,
Of course.
unapiga hapa unasema man kuna hii t-shirt nimeipiga twice watu hawajaiona the last nilipiga twice na the first time nilivaa watu hata kuniona hiyo siku
Kaila, hii ni second time kuvaa
una
shirt.
get
Oh really?
Yeah.
For the den, bro.
yes for the den because nguo inafaa unakaa mbichi tu like you should look presentable
Yeah.
unafaa kuka buda saa dem akidai kukusnap surely na unakaa hivi hivi
Yeah.
vile unadai
Mkulima.
haiwezi
That's true.
so for us we just take what's good in the cabinet kenye nakapoa ile kitu yenye najua now I never miss that one kick that I've practiced 1,000 times na I kick kila time it will always work
May I feel like the cologne is the most important part, like your investment.
because you wear cologne.
Yeah, Cologne, man. Cologne was such a big factor. I remember, I even used to know all the places along Moi Avenue that do the zile za kupima. Have you ever bought Cologne za kupima? Unatokea
Hizo za
hivi.
so- za
Tokea hivi
kwa-
mpaka Hugo Boss, Buddha.
unanuka kai sili mzima
High school.
peke yako
Watu wana sneeze kwa hiyo restaurant.
I think primary from like class 6 to form 2 before kuchanuka. The cologne I used to use was so shit. Ilikuwa inaitwa ni za Charlemagne. I don't know if you know Charlemagne. But cologne zake ni za so mbili, so tatu.
Hizo ni hiyo ligi ya kina Brute.
Hata inaitwa kama majina fans ni Black Rose. Bro, unapaka hiyo stuff. Ka 20 minutes later isha like si ati
ukitoka hivi
kuna
upigwe na upepo hapo nje ya mlango yako
Kwanza ufanye makosa upande nduthi.
unafika huko kwanza uko mbaya worse than even ukitoka so it's bad man
Yeah. There was a time nakumbuka I didn't even have the cologne, man. The hustling days. I remember soaked my clothes like in Starsoft. It's called Starsoft. The fabric
kuna
softener.
star soft na so soft
Those ones, those things. I just can't even remember the name, but I remember I soaked it overnight so that it smells legit. Struggle is real, man. Struggle.
so